to call this
Recording in progress.
meeting to order. This is a regular town council meeting of the Town of Star Valley Ranch, March 12th, 2024 at exactly 7 p.m. We do have all councilmen in attendance, and do we have Mr. Denny?
Yes.
Okay, we do have all councilmen in attendance. We will conduct business. Let the record also show that we also have Clerk Treasurer Gray and Bill and Clerk Mason here. So could we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. First thing on the agenda is to reconvene the meeting from our work session this morning. So if I could get a motion to reconvene.
I move that we reconvene the town council meeting.
Second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Rock, second by Councilman Merrill. All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Aye. Hearing none opposed. The motion carries. Next item on the agenda is to adopt the agenda. Can I get a motion to adopt the agenda?
I so move to adopt the agenda.
Okay, second?
I'll second.
I second.
I know, he's told it that way. We'll give it to him. It was moved by Councilman Merrill, second by Councilman Denny. All in favor say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, motion carries. The next item is announcements and proclamations, and we do not have any at this time. So after that, we have the public comment period, and you'll need to come up to the podium. You have 3 minutes, and there won't be any council discussion or debate. If anyone has anything they would like to talk to the council about. Okay. Moving right along. Next item on the agenda is to adopt the consent agenda. So let me read through the items on the consent agenda. The following items are on the consent agenda. Approve the minutes for the February 13th work session, February 13th regular meeting, and February 15th work session.
Which is on there twice.
That is on there twice. And the February 22nd work session, the disbursement, the dispatch report, the court report, and the special municipal officer report. Those are all on the consent agenda. Council, is there anyone on the council that would like to move any of those forward to discuss? Okay, hearing none, can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move we approve the consent agenda as written.
Second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Ellis, second by Councilman Rock. All in favor say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the public hearing, and we have 2 items on the public hearing. Councilman Merrill will, she will present both of those. So if you would like to start.
Yes, so Town of Star Valley Ranch, resolution number 24-03-12-001, resolution to establish fees for short-term rental permit applications. Application $250 per calendar year, $125 renewal, and $50 late fee after January 15th. Passed and adopted this 12th day of March 2024.
Then I just need a motion.
And I'll go ahead and move to approve.
Okay, second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Merrill, second by Councilman Rock. All in favor say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a motion.
So Town of Star Valley Ranch so moves to appoint Mayor Kathleen Byers as the voting delegate and Town Clerk Treasurer Kristen Gray as the alternate voting delegate to represent the town at the Wyoming Association of Municipalities during the Summer Convention business meeting June 6, 2024. So I so move to approve.
Second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Merrill, second by Councilman Ellis. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none, motion carries. Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda is we have several ordinances. So does anyone on the council want to do a motion to read the ordinances by title and explanation?
I move that we review the ordinances by title and explanation, and if there's any changes between readings, we can highlight those.
I'll second.
Okay, so moved by Councilman Roth, second by Councilman Denny. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion is approved unanimously. So the first item on the, is ordinance 2024-01, and Councilman Rock has all of these as the presenter, so.
Do my best.
There you go.
All right, this is ordinance 2024-01. This is the third reading. This is Title 11, Business Regulations, Chapter 113, Short-Term Rental. Again, this is the third reading. Do we have this up on the screen?
Yeah, we do.
So the third reading changes are going to be in orange, and there were a few minor changes, which start on page way down there. Oh. It's in section about the signage. We made some updates to the requirement for exterior signage to make that just more clear, and it's an easier way to get the signage into the ordinance at this point in time. Other than that, I think that there was a correction to one of the references, and that's pretty much it. So I would move that we approve the third reading of ordinance 2024-01, Title 11, Business Regulations, Chapter 113, Short-Term Rental.
Okay, second.
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Rock, second by Councilman Ellis. We'll now open that up for comments from the audience. If anyone has any comments on this particular ordinance. Council? Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, motion carries. Next item is ordinance 2024-02.
This is the second reading of ordinance 2024-02, Title 3, Administration, Chapter 32, Officials and Employees. So the second reading changes are in green. There were some just minor changes. I guess I should read the explanation. Didn't do that last time either. So this update is to the existing code to add language governing the council and mayor duties and authority, and to create in ordinance the town administrator, town clerk, and treasurer positions. So the changes in green are really just to include the term governing body throughout to make it more uniform or consistent. And I think that might have been pretty much it. Just clarifying a little bit of language. These are mostly administrative changes from the first reading. So I will move that we approve the second reading of ordinance 2024-02, Title 3, Administration, Chapter 32, Officials and Employees.
Second.
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Roth, second by Councilman Merrill. Any questions on this ordinance from the audience? Council? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is ordinance 2024-03.
This is the second reading of ordinance 2024-03, Title 15, Land Usage, Chapter 154, Zoning. The reason for the update, it's an update to the existing code to add definitions and clarify language regarding garages. The only change, which would be in green, is regarding, we changed or clarified the construction period for garages, that it must be during the 2-year period when the single-family home permit is issued, and that a certificate of occupancy won't be issued until construction is completed. That was the only change from the first reading. So I would move that we approve the second reading of ordinance 2024-03, Title 15, Land Usage, Chapter 154, Zoning.
I'll second.
Okay, Moved by Councilman Denny, or Councilman Rock, second by Councilman Denny. Any questions on this ordinance from the audience? Okay. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, motion carries unanimously. Next item on the agenda is ordinance 2024-04.
This is the first reading of ordinance 2024-04, Title 15 Land Usage, Chapter 154 Zoning. The explanation for this update is to establish standards and guidelines for the building of single-family homes. And you'll see that this is the addition of an entire new section in blue. I'm not going to run through all of it. If anyone has questions, I'm sure the mayor will give time for that. And I would like to move that we approve the first reading of ordinance 2024-04, Title 15 Land Usage, Chapter 154 Zoning.
Second?
One second.
It's been moved by Councilman Rock, second by Councilman Merritt. Any questions from the audience on this one? Council? Nothing? All right. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Hearing none opposed, motion carries unanimously. Next item on the agenda is the mayor and council comment period. And, there's so much going on today. So, the only thing that I would really say is the council's working very hard on our budget right now. We have our first big budget meeting on the 21st, and to go through, thanks to our town treasurer, Gray, who has written this giant budget. So we'll be going through that for the first time. We actually sat down in a couple of meetings and set some pretty good goals for the council, things that we really want to do. So that's open to the public, that meeting, if you're interested in listening. That's all I have. Councilman Merrill, do you have anything?
I don't have anything.
Okay, cool.
I do have one quick thing. The new Travel and Tourism Board, which I know the liaison to, met last month on the 20th, so that was after the regular town council meeting. Meeting went well. That board is going to be working on a budget to take care of the lodging tax money that the town has received from the county and come up with a budget on how best to spend that. The focus is still educating visitors, sponsoring events, things like that. The farmers market is probably going to be a beneficiary of some of that revenue. And so they'll be having quarterly meetings, and their next meeting is probably going to be in early May or late April. They haven't set the date yet, but I just wanted to let everybody know that's off and running now, and it's a really great group of folks that are on that board. So thank you.
Councilman Denny?
Nothing to me.
Okay, all right, I guess that's it. So can I get a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second?
You're quick on that.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor say aye.
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 He's got a hockey game to watch.